What is going on, guys? It's Jordan here, back again with another video, and today we're gonna start off with, give me a second, this bad boy right here. This is my 100 million subscriber plaque. No, I'm kidding. This is just 100 subs, obviously. Shout out to Zara for making this for me. Like, I love it. It's literally gonna stay here until I die, or until I hit 1,000. You know, the next milestone, whatever. But yeah, big up to me, big up to all you guys for subscribing and like telling your friends, family, subscribing, obviously, sharing, likes, hitting the notification bell, all of that stuff. Like, mad love to everyone out there who helped me get to where I am today. I really appreciate it. I'm really humbled by the fact that like 100 people care about what I'm doing. Like, the fact that I can put a video out and instantly 100, well, like 106 now people will just see it. Like, it means a lot. It's crazy to think about. And obviously it's not a big number. I know like PewDiePie passed 100 mil like within the last few days, but still, still, this is crazy to me at least. So yeah, thank you, namaste. And let's get into the actual thick, juicy part of the video, which is, as I said, related to this plaque. So for me, recently I've passed 100 subscribers, and I guess now that I've got the verified tick next to my name to say that I've done this, I thought I'm in a good spot to talk authentically about what I've learned from this journey, how I got here, and I guess how you guys can too. I know there are a lot of people out there with less subscribers that are still working, grinding away, trying to get to the big leagues. Like myself, I'm also trying to get there. So I thought, yeah, let me pass on what I've learned to you guys. And the first thing is, like, I mean, this is going to sound very cliche, but it's just being honest. Literally being honest. I figured that there are only 3 videos on my channel that I didn't plan out, I guess. There are 3 videos that I was sitting down and I was like, you know what? This is annoying me, or this is something that's affecting me. Let me just talk about it. You know, throw in my 2 cents, give my perspective, and just, like, whatever. I don't really care what happens to it. I just want to be legit here. And those 3 videos are the PewDiePie one, how he ruined YouTube, allegedly. The university one, obviously, that did really well recently. And I did a video a while back, what happened to HTC. Those 3 videos are my 3 biggest videos, and between them have about 4,000 views. And it's like, to me it's crazy, because I literally, HTC for example, I was annoyed that HTC were, one of the higher ups like quit, or he got fired or whatever. You can go back to the video and check it out. I'll put it in the eye, wherever the eye is, I think it'll be in that corner. And it's like, yeah, it really annoyed, because I wouldn't say I was a stan, but I was a big HTC fan, and seeing it die like that really angered me. So I was like, you know what, let me talk about this, you know. Failing uni is another one. Like, I passed this year, I got into second year, so I thought now that I've, passed on, similar to this video, let me give my 2 cents about like my experiences and give my perspective. Sat down, recorded it in like 10 minutes, put it out, and it just did really well. I don't know, I mean, I know why now. I guess it's because it was honest and I was genuine about it. And you can almost tell by the way I'm talking in certain videos, like this one as well is an honest one. You can tell that I know what I'm talking about and I care about it, and I'm like there's conviction here. Almost. I don't want to like toot my own horn or anything, but I know that I'm in a position now where it's like I'm actually talking about things that I care about, to myself at least. And I don't know, I realize now that makes an impact, because like going on to my next point, what you really want as a small channel is quality as opposed to quantity. And that specifically, like, in reference to the subscribers, you want good quality subscribers, people that comment, watch everything, like, as opposed to, people that just subscribe for the sake of it. And as far as numbers go, like, it is really worth the wait. I'm happy it took 2.5 years to get to 100 subs, because it means that, like, I deserve to be here. Well, at least I feel like I deserve to be here. And I can tell that I've grown a lot from where I was compared to where I am now. Even though I've only grown incrementally from like 0 to 10, I know that one day I'm going to be at that 99.5, that's like very close to 100. I'm going to be making good videos. So like, yeah, it's worth the wait. And because it's worth the wait, and because you have that sort of time to grow, appreciate more, like, I've learned to appreciate more at least the conversations I have, the like authentic discussions in the comments, or people reaching out to me, people that just say thanks. Like, I don't think you get that when you have 100 subs and none of them watch, versus having 10 subscribers, all of them watch. They say like, oh, I really enjoyed this, thank you so much, or things like that. Like, this means a lot more to me as a creator, as opposed to having big numbers would. And I know I mentioned this in the past, I think it was Surviving Apocalypse video, the whole 1000 true fan theory, or like principle, I guess, where if you have 1,000 true fans, that's kind of all you need. Because if you were to put out a shirt, like you started selling merchandise, you sold a shirt for £20. If you have 1,000 die-hard fans that will do anything for you, that's already 1,000 sales. And if you sell the shirt for, as I said, £20, that's £20,000 just from one drop instantly. Just because you've spent the time, you've nurtured your audience, you have those die-hard fans that really care about you and what you put out. That means so much more than having 1 million subscribers and only 12 of them watch each video. You know what I mean? Like, quality over quantity. I know that's also a cliche, but it holds so true here. It rings true for small channels because you kind of need that authenticity now to go. And if you think about it from a subscriber point of view as well, if you have 10 fans that really care about what you're saying, they can then pass your videos on to their 10 closest people as well, and you quickly go from 10 to 100, and then those 100 can pass on to their 100 people. That's 1,000, and then on and on and on. You keep growing and growing, and like, it's important. Quality is important, as well as quality of subscriber, also quality of relationships as well, like passing that on to Instagram. You have people comment on your pictures. Twitter, you can pass, like, as soon as you upload a video, I've got a small community on Twitter. I just give them videos and say, what do you think about this? They give me feedback, I give them feedback, and then you grow as a community. I know myself, I haven't fully harnessed the power of Twitter, but I know it's there, I know it exists. And I know people like Elon Musk or MKBHD, two of my favorite people at the moment, they use Twitter so much, and it shows. It shows in their content, it shows in their communication, it shows in their fan base, that people feel more connected to them because they're more active and because they can actually reach out and talk to them and they will reply. So just having that consistent communication between yourself and your community that you're a part of makes things so much better. Like, the way I think about it now is that the comment section, or like my Twitter, is kind of like a party that I'm hosting, right? So when I put out a video, that's me like inviting people into the party, and when they comment or tweet or DM or whatever, it becomes my responsibility as a good host to reach out and to reply and to give even more value and to keep the circle going and to grow. So that's one of the more important lessons I think I've learned from this whole experience of going from 0 to 100. Obviously, there are loads of little things as well you can do to get better at making content, like visual branding that I touched on in my update video, having end cards and side cards and stuff, promoting yourself on your own social media channels, like obviously on Instagram, Twitter, just having your YouTube in your bio helps a lot. Actually promoting yourself as well, that's something that I got to work on too. Like, one of my friends from uni, actually, is a girl called Funsho. Her channel is Funsho's World, which I'll put in the description below. Her channel is very, very good. She makes amazing videos. But she also talks about it all the time with such conviction and such passion that you just know, like, when she tells you, like, I've got a YouTube channel, you're like, damn, like, yeah, I'm going to subscribe because I know who you are, I know what you're about, and I can tell just by talking to you now that you're a genuine person. Having that sort of consistency, I suppose, is so important when you're a small channel, because it's hard to beat the algorithm, like in general. Even the big channels struggle to beat the algorithm. When you're a small channel, it's a lot harder for you. So even though sometimes it feels like YouTube don't care, like, it's hard for them to care if you don't care either, is what I'm trying to say. And if you like legitimately go out to your friends, you go into Reddit pages, Twitter, Instagram, you share this with everyone, YouTube are going to appreciate that. YouTube are going to see people are clicking. They're going to be like, okay, we're going to back it as well. Like, you only get out what you put in, and most small channels don't put in enough. And me, myself, up until this day, I haven't been putting in enough. So I'm going to do more of that and grow even quicker from now on, hopefully. So that's another lesson, I guess. Promoting yourself, being confident enough in yourself and in what you do to go to people and tell them what you're doing and have them believe that you're being legit as well, which is most important. If you're lying, like, people can see through nonsense. So think about that. I think another important distinction between going from like 0 to 100 where I am now is, like, things have changed so much over those 2.5 years. Like, I've learned so much. I guess I got to a point, I want to say like 6 months ago, probably a year ago, where I started to accept that, you know what, I'm not going to blow up overnight. I'm not going to have 1 million subscribers just like that. I really do have to put the work in. And understanding that made it so much easier for me to go and put out random crap, literally crap, a lot of the time. Because I was like, no one's going to watch it anyway. And I'm not going to know what's good until I put it out and see how the world perceive it and how they take it. So let me just learn something new. Let me not make this year a waste of time by just like putting out nothing. Let me actually, try some new things. Be like, how do I do this? How do I do that? That looks cool. This looks cool. Let me mix these two things. Can I make that? And teaching myself new things has probably been the most beneficial part of this YouTube channel, because even though I don't get paid from it and stuff like that, I do get a lot of value in terms of knowledge, passion, and like just discussions, I guess. Being able to go to people and be like, oh, what do you study? Oh, I do engineering. Then they say, why have you got a camera then? Like, oh, I like editing pictures and videos. I've got a YouTube channel. I've got a blog. I do this and that as well. They're like, wow, that's crazy. And having the opportunity to talk about it in a way that is meaningful is valuable to me. Like, I really like that. I think the final thing that I can go into that I've learned from my experiences is that a good video, like technically a good technical video, for example, like having a tripod, camera, microphone and stuff, doesn't necessarily equate to an actual like good video. There could be no value in it. Just because you have a big production value doesn't mean you have a good video, for example. And like that that's consistent with all media, like blog posts, poems, music. Just because people invest in it, more money or more time, doesn't necessarily make it better than others. You can sit down for 3 minutes and make like a banging piece of content that has a lot of influence and impact in it, or sit down for 3 hours, like perfect something and have it be trash. So thinking more about the time and making sure the time is spent smartly as opposed to just like pushing everything into something is important. And the way I measure success now is like a video is only as good, or not even a video, just a piece of content is only as good as the number of people that it positively influences. So what I mean by that is if I put out a video and one person says this is amazing, then that's a good video. Whereas if I put out another video and 100 people say this is okay, that's not a it's not a good video. It means more people saw it. It means more people thought it was okay, but it didn't have the same impact, the same influence to kind of push me over the line. That's not to say that 100 comments is a bad thing. I'd still like that. That's crazy. That would be a crazy number. But I've learned to measure my success more from the positive influence and the impact itself, as opposed to just the numbers and the other things. Like I've been viral. I've had viral moments. I've had a story on Medium of me explaining blockchain to my 5-year-old brother that got 30,000 views, and like, okay, it's cool. It's cool to be famous for a day. It's cool to get paid for that, because obviously Medium have their own like private paywall system, so you get paid just for like readers and stuff. I've had obviously a PewDiePie video. I've had the university video. People comment on it, and it's cool. It's great. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I really appreciate it, and I'm humbled by it. But as far as influence goes, like one of my most cherished videos is the one that I showed at the end of my reacting to old videos video, where I did a 2.5, 3 minute video with my friend Doobie talking about the crisis in Somalia and all of like East Africa, the hunger crisis, where it was just bad. It was famine. There was no water, no rain. What's the word for it? I don't know words right now. But we did a video like talking about the famine crisis in East Africa, and that got like 1,000 views on Facebook, which isn't like, I mean, again, I'm saying it's not a big number. It is a big number for me, but that meant a lot more to me than going viral in Medium did, for example, because of the positive influence it had. So yeah, that's basically what I've learned, and like my new perspective now from a Centaurian. I'll call myself that. 100 subscribers. But yeah, let me know what you think of that. And obviously, as always, like, don't be afraid to reach out to me on Instagram, Twitter, DM, comments, and that. Let's get a conversation going. Like, I really want to know what people make of, like, how they make the videos, I guess. I'm definitely going to make more of an effort this year and going forward to talk to more creators and see how they are doing and how they go about their business, because I want to see more from like the broader landscape, I suppose. But otherwise, that's all from me. That's kind of my 2 cents. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like if you did, subscribe, hit the bell, all of that stuff. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out.